Good morning and welcome back to the Green Sage. This video will be your weekly messages, so what to expect the week ahead. It's a timeless video, so whenever you catch it, it will apply to the next 7 days after you watch it. I guess let's get into it. That was pretty quick, right? We have our 3 piles as usual. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. The timestamps will be listed in the description box. You can select your pile or multiple piles and then fast forward. Otherwise, if you are new to Tarot Pick-a-Card readings, I'm going to explain how all of this works in just a moment. All right, for those of you who are new to Tarot Pick-a-Card readings, as I stated before, we have 3 pile options: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You're going to choose a pile or multiple piles or all the piles based on your intuition. And you might be asking yourself, how do I choose using my intuition? Well, it's as easy as you make it. And your intuition and your spiritual team will always lead you to the right messages that you need to hear in this moment. You can choose a card based on the colors that you see. You can choose based on the words that you see, since I have them face up today. You can choose a number 1 through 3. I even recently heard that you can go onto Google and do a random number generator. So you could try that to make it a little more easier on yourself. Or you can even go eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger by its toe. However you want to do it is the right way for you, and you will always be drawn to the messages that you need to hear. So don't stress it. Once again, cast your gaze over these pile options, decide which pile or piles have a message for you, find your timestamp in the description box, and then fast forward to your pile. I'll see you there. All right, group 1. These will be your messages. Your card says, today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. So this week is really asking you to stay in an attitude of gratitude and to stay positive. Usually when we are called to make sure that our vibe stays high, right, it's because some sort of manifestation is usually trying to work its way to us. And the only way for us to receive our manifestations is to stay in a positive mood. We'll see what the cards have to say for you. I've already drawn all of your cards, so let's get into it. There might be something that makes you feel less than positive this week, and I feel like this is almost a reminder for you to stay positive and not to allow outside circumstances to dictate your mood and your energy. But let's see. First card out is the 6 of Cups. You could be doing some reminiscing this week, thinking about past things that have occurred in your life. Someone from the past might come back up. Come around, I mean. Next card out is Temperance. Excuse my stuffy nose. I don't know if it's a cold or allergies or what, but allergies are intense right now. Allergens are intense right now. Next card out, 8 of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Page of Cups. And the 4 of Cups. That's where that gratefulness comes in, I feel like. This week, I feel like you are going to be called to work past some past energies, honestly, to alchemize them into action, to alchemize past pains, hurts, things you've learned from the past lessons perhaps. You're being called to take them and balance them, alchemize them into action. You may be called to collaborate with people, whether this is in work, family life, a relationship even. You're being called to work with people, to work through some sort of situation. This could even be spiritually within yourself. Mind, body, soul is how I see the threes. Like I said before, you may have someone from the past that comes back in. There may be someone who wants to come in and extend their cup to you, extend maybe an apology, talk to you about some issue that may be between the two of you, and you may not be having it. Or you may receive some sort of offer, I want to say. May not necessarily be from a person. It could be spirit trying to hand you a new perspective on a situation from your past so that you can finally alchemize it and release it. You might not want to hear that, but because you're like, I'm just so done with the situation, I want to move on now. And you will be able to move on. But you're really being called to stay in an attitude of gratitude so you don't miss an opportunity that the universe is trying to hand to you. It could be that you are in your feelings about something from your past, something from your childhood perhaps. Eight of Wands also has to do with communication. So once again, I feel like these three cards here might be showing some communication coming into you. Some communication coming in that you might need, I want to say need to take action on, but it's not like, it could just be that you're making a choice on of whether or not to accept this cup. And if it's not a person coming in to make amends, this is internally you healing things from your past, working with spirit, mind, body, soul, right? To gain that new perspective, to alchemize it and gain a new perspective. So that you can move forward, move away from the past, the pain, whatever it was, and accept this new opportunity that is coming in. You're going to receive some sort of opportunity this week. You have 2 cups here being offered to you, which is really cool. It might not be exactly what you wanted, right? Because when do we ever get exactly what we want? Or when do we get it exactly how we want it, right? You're being called to still stay grateful and see the positive in whatever comes your way this week. Hope that makes sense. This temperance is really making me feel like temper your emotions, temper your anger perhaps. There could be something that's popping up in your mind's eye, some memory that still makes you angry. Know that if that is happening, it is popping up in your mind so that you can finally heal it, alchemize it, balance it out, and move forward into something new. Your first ancestor message out says, direction guardian, choose your path. That's what you're doing this week. That's exactly what that is. It's you transmuting whatever this is and choosing a new direction for yourself. There may be a cup that is trying to be offered to you that you decide not to take. That's okay too. We always have choice. Next card out is enjoy growth and reap rewards. You have some rewards coming in for you this week because you have been doing this work to alchemize and temper yourself. Maybe there is some sort of test. Maybe there's someone from your past or just past memories that will pop up, and it's almost like a test for you, for your soul, for your psyche to fully realize if you are past the situation and you deciding to leave it and not accept it, or to accept it and move on. That's your final answer. Whatever you choose, though, I want you to know that you will enjoy growth and reap rewards. So I feel like this week, whatever decision you have to make, stay grateful about it, stay positive about it, because you're being led to growth and rewards. Next card out is guilt. And this actually wanted to show itself in reverse. These don't come with reversal, but I'm going to take it that way. This is what you're healing. This is your sacral chakra. You're healing something around your sacral chakra. That's that Six of Cups energy. You're tempering it. I want to say you're finally letting go, releasing some guilt that has been weighing on your heart, that's maybe been holding you back from the growth and benefits, that growth and rewards that you've been seeking, from the life that you want. You're letting it go this week. You're working with spirit. You are managing your emotions. You're taking the lessons from this situation and you are leaving the rest behind, leaving the guilt behind. Maybe there's someone in your life, some part of your life, maybe even a parent, right, who has made you feel guilty. Not necessarily a parent even, but could be current people in your life. This doesn't necessarily have to be from childhood. There may be an opportunity that is offered to you and you are afraid to take it because of guilt, because of worrying about how it will affect the people around you, or who's going to take over my chores and make sure everything is done while I'm away. It's not your bag, baby. It's time for you to put that down and go after what it is that you want in life. That's what this week is all about for you, is stepping ahead into the life and the future that you want. Not letting other people, places, situations, things, past memories, past hurts, low vibe energies, no longer allowing those to hold you back. Good for you, pile one. That's awesome. Your affirmator card out says, wait and see. Thoughts love to wander into assumptions and race ahead to the future. But if you've told them to what if you told them to cool their jets and chill a sec? Today, you get to put your mental chatter to pause, to take a breath and simply wait and see how things play out before you let your mind run a marathon of imagined scenarios. Wait, and you'll see that waiting and seeing was a lot more productive than wondering and worrying. That's what you're doing this week. Something may come up this week that makes you want to take action right away. But you're being called to wait it out, to wait and see. Let the cards unfold as they may. I want to say that you don't need to take any action. If this is internally, then Spirit is coming in to offer you a fresh perspective on something so that you can leave it in the past and move on once and for all. But if this is something external to you that has to do with other people, perhaps, you're not called to take any action. You're called to just stay patient, control your emotions, control what you can within the situation, and then wait and see what happens. So wait and see what follows next. Yeah. This week, your spirit team just wants you to focus on you. Focus on how you can stay balanced within your own energy, no matter what is going on around you. To not be brash, to not make any, rush decisions. To not let your emotions control you and get the best of you. You're just being called to stay balanced within yourself and be grateful. Deal with any feelings or things that come up from the past that need to be healed. Otherwise, it's just a wait and see game for you. You're just called to focus on yourself. And the answers that you need will soon come in to help you choose the path that you want to take, the path that will lead you to growth and rewards. And then your final card out, ooh, look at you, for your self-care this week is pleasure, card 4. First off, this is not only sexual pleasure, this is also mental pleasure. Focusing on, the sensuality, focusing on things that make you feel good, whether that's eating something and really savoring that, really being in the moment and enjoying that. That could be taking time to get out into nature. Taking time to spend with people that you really love and enjoy spending your time with. But I'm going to read the card here. It says mantra, I am worthy of pleasure. Maybe that's what you're healing this guilt around, is feeling as though you don't deserve pleasure, or maybe someone told you that you, a lot of parents out there, right? They make pleasure and sex taboo. And then it gives a lot of people a lot of hang-ups. Maybe that's something that you're healing this week. If that resonates with you, then know that that message is for you. It says, our bodies are magnificent temples of joy, bliss, and ecstasy, awaiting exploration. Most of us have an upbringing filled with Most of us have an upbringing filled with limiting perspectives about how we can experience pleasure and what kind is appropriate. As we begin to break free from constrictive perspectives, we can re-explore our bodies and all our senses to find new and more profound experiences of pleasure. This exploration is a very personal process, with the main requirement being an open mind. Begin by closing your eyes and tuning into your body. Ask yourself where you want to be touched and how you want to be touched. You can also ask your senses what they are craving. What does your nose want to smell? What does your skin want to feel? What do your eyes want to see? What does your mouth want to taste? What do your ears want to hear? Pleasure has unlimited forms, and you can call in whatever one you desire. Journal prompt for those of you who journal. What kind of pleasure do you want to call into your life? That's what you're doing. That's why I felt that manifestation coming in. You're working on your manifestations this week. And I want to say it's prime time for you to do so. My legs are tingling as I say that. Focus this week not on anything from the past or currently that is causing you anxiety, angst, worry, stress. Focus on the pleasure that you want to bring into your life. Focus on that and then wait and see what happens. So pile 1, these have been your messages for the week ahead. If you'd like to leave a donation for your free journal reading, there is a link in the description box. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if this resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here. I want to say thank you to your spiritual team and my spiritual team for bringing these messages through to us. Have a great week. I love you all so much. Goodbye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this affirmation card, these will be your messages. Your card says, today I move forward. Today I see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. So, there may be some obstacles that pop up for you this week, and you're being called to really look at them from a new perspective of seeing them as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than obstacles to hold you back. And you're being, something may come up from the past or that's currently going on that you're ready to move forward from. You may realize that you're ready to move forward in some area of your life this week, or maybe you've already been questioning it. But I've already drawn all your cards, and let's see what they have to say. Your first card out is the Knight of Swords. That's you taking action and moving forward from a situation right there. You may have to speak your truth in some situation. Make sure to speak tactfully and to consider other people's emotions and feelings around you. Next card out is the Ten of Wands. That's you releasing the burdens that no longer serve you so that you can move forward. Wow, I love how this is coming out. Nine of Pentacles is your next card. Ooh, and then the World. Wow. Group 2, you are completing a cycle this week. And I want to say that cycle is letting go of the things that no longer serve you. This is you releasing the burdens. I want to say this is you releasing the weight that's on your shoulders. You may feel as though you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, like there's so much to do, not enough time, not enough hands. There may be people around you who have been projecting things onto you projecting their own issues of insecurity and all of that onto you that has been blocking your abundance. But you're saying, no, sir, not anymore. You're laying those wands down and you're about to step into your abundant future. Wow. You're putting an end to this cycle, to this Ten of Wands. And it's so amazing that you got the World under this Ten of Wands, because tens in numerology are all about endings. And then they reduce down to the 1, which is about a new beginning. This is what your new beginning is. This may start coming in this week, or I want to say it may start to flow into you over this next month. But this phase of your life is ending. I want to say that some sort of truth, some sort of clarity, this will come to you this week, that you may have to speak up about, may have to have some words with someone about, or this could just be all internally. But this truth, this clarity is alerting you to the energies, people, situations, things that are not worth your time and energy and effort. This is you finally, you may be putting up boundaries with some people in your life this week, or even putting up boundaries with yourself. Maybe in terms of the way that you see things, the way that your perspective on obstacles and such. No, that's exactly what it is. This is you gaining new perspectives, putting up boundaries for yourself. Maybe not allowing these burdens to stop you in your tracks anymore. This is you deciding to take those obstacles and flip them to your advantage. And in thus doing so, you bring about this end of a cycle within your life. You may have felt burdened by not feeling as though you have enough. You're being called to look at all those obstacles around the situation, right? This could be romantic, friendship, family, career, finances. Apply it to your life as it fits this week. But this is you deciding to move forward even with feeling as though the weight of the world is on your shoulders. This is you pushing through, taking those obstacles and turning them into abundance. This is you realizing that every obstacle that comes before you is an opportunity to learn and grow. This is awesome, pile 2. This may be something that you've already been working on, but it's really going to start taking shape and solidifying itself this week. Of being able, I want to say, to roll with the punches, of being flexible, not allowing things in your outer world to dictate your inner thoughts and feelings and actions. That's awesome. You may receive some money this week. Like I said, you may start coming into this abundance wherever it is in your life. But this is you reaping your harvest. This is you, wow, you've done the work. You've been doing the work. In some area, you're going to start reaping your harvest. So very cool. Okay, next card out is Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Part of your stress that you've maybe had is wondering, am I doing the right thing for work? Am I doing the right thing within myself and the people around me? You may be someone who has started a new career, started a new business. You may just be really trying to do some inner healing on yourself and wondering if it's working. It is. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's working. You're being called to really trust yourself, to not allow outer circumstances and appearances to deceive you, because you are about to reap your harvest. You're about to enter a new phase of life. Whatever it is that you have been working towards, it's about to come into fruition this week. Very cool. You may, this week, you may be seeing Fox Spirit. And if you do, that is just validation that, yes, you're on the right path and this message is for you. And to keep this message in mind of, today I move forward. Today I see each obstacle as an opportunity to learn and grow. Next card out is Confusion. That's what this trusting your talents in changing times, that's what that confusion is centered around. Like I said, if you are doing the right thing, if you are on the right path, on the right track, moving in the right direction, because you may not be seeing the fruits of your labor yet. You may still be in this confused state, right? Confusion, and then the swords there, all has to do with the mind and thoughts. But this confusion is soon going to end. You're soon going to see the fruits of your labor. I don't know how else to say it. Your hard work is about to pay off. Just keep moving forward. Don't let it stall you out. Next card out is Acceptance. When I get to know new people, I accept their actual traits rather than the ones I project on them. Same goes for not new people I already know. Acceptance is the delicate art that reminds us everyone is their own unique self, and we can't expect them to ever be anything but. Man, how do those snowflakes do it? Didn't I say you might have to speak up on something for yourself or say something to someone? This could be all in your head of, yeah, okay, I see how it all connects. There is some situation, person in your life right now that is causing you worry, stress, anxiety that may be projecting their ish onto you, and you have not been able to figure out this situation. You've been very confused about the situation and why they treat you the way they treat you, or not treat you, right? Apply it to your situation. You're coming to a new understanding of that this week and being able to accept it and release it. And you being able to accept this, and then I want to say stating your boundaries, putting your boundaries up within yourself of what is acceptable to you, what you're willing to accept and keep around in your energy, and what you're not willing to keep around in your energy. You know, this could be you've been trying to hold on to a person, situation, thing that time and time again proves to you that they might not have your best interests at heart. And it's not necessarily that they don't have your best interests at heart. It might just be that they are so confused within themselves that they don't even know how to accept themselves. And that might be a realization that you're coming to that allows you to release their low vibe energy. Whether that is you excusing yourself from that person and situation altogether, or you just putting up stronger boundaries of knowing this isn't my bag to carry. They're projecting their ish onto me, and I don't need to worry about it anymore and take it on myself. You may have felt like you needed to change something within yourself. You've maybe wondered, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I don't understand it. I keep changing myself and trying to do things differently to make the situation work. But love is not you. That's what your spirit team is trying to tell you. It's not you. And I feel like this week you're going to come to this place of accepting that it's not you, and that you can lay down these burdens, which allows you to then step into your time of harvest, which allows you to then step back into your power, I want to say, and end this cycle and allow yourself to move forward because you've learned the lesson from it. This can also be accepting things within yourself, right? Things about yourself. You may discover something new about yourself that has been holding you back, blocking you from your own abundance. Could be your own thoughts, perceptions, ideologies, the way that you maybe treat people around you. Whatever it is, you're going to gain clarity in some situation this week. Or at least that seed will be planted this week that allows you to then move forward to what is meant for you and to end this cycle. Your final card out is a self-care card for the week. What you need to know. 24. Flow like water. Flow like water. That's all you need to do. Just go with the flow. Allow yourself, maybe even get around water a bit more. That will be helpful for you this week. Go for a swim if you're able. Take a bath. This is calling you to no longer push against the grain. No longer to push against the grain. You're going to accept people for who they are. Allow them to be them. Put up your boundaries if them being them is too much for you. If them being them is weighing too much on your energy. You're just going to let it flow. And then you being able to go with the flow, allow the universe to unveil what it wants to unveil to you in its time. Allowing people to be who they are, accepting them for who they are, and also accepting yourself and your needs within said situation. That is going to bring you to this conclusion. So this week, if something comes up with someone where it seems like you have been hitting your head against the wall, trying to understand, trying to figure out this situation repeatedly, I want to say it's something that's already come up in the past for you before. You're finally going to be able to put the kibosh on that. You're finally going to be able to put an end to that confusion. The answers that you are seeking will be coming to you, and you will be able to finally release it and move forward into a new chapter of your life. So pile 2, these have been your messages. If you would like to leave a donation for your free journal reading, there's a link in the description box. I want to take a moment to thank your spiritual team and my spiritual team for coming together and relaying these messages to us to help us have a smoother week ahead. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. If you chose this affirmation card, these will be your messages. Your card says, today I am accepting. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind to new ideas and opportunities. So you may have some opportunities coming your way. Spirit may be handing you some fresh perspectives. Whatever it is, you're being called to be accepting and open. I want to say that is the key word. Today I will open my heart and listen with an open mind. I've already drawn all your cards. We're just going to get right into them and see what we need to know for the week. Your first card out is the Page of Pentacles. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. What? Then we have Judgment. Well, it looks like you got an extra card. I only wanted 6. Next is the Tower. Two of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. This week, you may have some sort of tower moment. And the tower is not always bad. It's not always super chaotic and big and tumultuous. The tower moments are just any moment. They're just periods of time when the universe, I want to say the universe gets tired of waiting for us to make a decision, and they force us to make a decision. Something may be illuminated to you this week that allows you to finally make a decision on something. You've maybe been in a place of thinking about starting something new, thinking about stepping into something new. That could be a new relationship, going after looking, for your soul tribe, your friendships. Could be a new job, career. I want to say you've been, kind of wishy-washy on whatever this decision is. And there may be something that comes in that gives you just the information that you need to make a decision and to set out on this new journey. It might be something you're being called to rise to the occasion, whatever it is that's happening in your life. This Judgment with the Queen of Wands, I feel like that's you. That's you being asked to step into your full power this week. To go after your passions, go after what is on your heart. And use your intuition in doing just that. I want to say your intuition is going to be on point this week as well. So whatever opportunities that may come up, this Tower moment could be new ideas and opportunities. You may receive some sort of idea around a new business venture, around a project in work, or even within relationship to people, romantic, friendship, or family. But whatever this is, it's an opportunity for you to step into your full power as this Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. You may have one of these energies coming in to offer you something. And that is why you're being called to keep an open heart and listen with an open mind. Someone might come to you with a new business idea, with a proposal, with an offer for something. And it might be a long, actually no, this opportunity will be a long-lasting one. It will be slow moving because that is the Knight of Pentacles. But it will have longevity. And I want to say it might be something that you've been waiting for, something that you've tried to manifest in for a while, something that you've prayed for, that's been on your heart, that you've been wanting to bring into yourself. I want to say that opportunity might just come this week. And you're really being called to use your intuition, follow your better judgment in making this decision. And I want to say you're also being called to accept it, because your card out says, today I am accepting. Let's see what the rest of your cards have to say. Your ancestral message out says, shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. That is you being called to rise to the occasion. You may be seeing wolves and hawks this week, even cats, as your spirit animal team to help you get through this week. I want to say this is, maybe you've been working on some sort of new business endeavor yourself, or trying to come up with a game plan for something. You're being called to transform and unveil your gifts, whatever it is. This could be a new attitude towards life. This could be like really stepping into spirituality when you haven't been that person before. This could be you stepping into your intuitive gifts. Apply it to your situation as it fits, but I feel like there's been something on your mind that you've been working towards. And it's time to unveil it this week. Apply it to your situation as it fits. Next card out is abundance with the solar plexus chakra. And look at all these pentacles that you have here. I feel like you're going to be called, and you're going to maybe have the opportunity to do something new, do something different in terms of how you make money, how you bring in money to yourself, how you bring in abundance in general. Abundance isn't necessarily money, but you have 3 cards with the pentacles. So very much, it's a high probability that it is something to do with career and finances. But the pentacles just means that this is honestly anything in this 3D material world that you can see, touch, that you can experience with your senses. So this could be a new romantic relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be with family. but it can also be with work or career. Apply it to your situation as it fits. I feel like this is very much about work. You may receive an opportunity that you've wished for, you've prayed for, but it might not look exactly the way that you wanted it to look. You're being called to open your heart, open your eyes to seeing it from a different perspective, of maybe not having to have things the exact way that you would have planned them out, because the universe knows better. It's going to bring you the abundance that you're destined for, I want to say. But it's also going to bring you the lessons that you need to learn along the way to reach that abundance. It's going to give you the opportunities to learn those lessons, right? That will bring in this abundance. And whatever this opportunity is, it might not look good to you, right? It might not have the hours that you want, or I don't know, the freedom that you maybe are searching for. But you're being called to really trust in the universe and to follow what it is that they are bringing your way. We just had a plane go by. Maybe it has something to do with traveling. On this card too, we also have, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the house there says for sale. Maybe you are wanting to, come on, there it is, sort of. Maybe you're wanting to move. Maybe you have been trying to manifest a new house, your dream home. And the opportunity that's coming in this week will allow you to do just that. But you're being called to really be open to this opportunity, because it may not look exactly like you would have planned out. Next card out is levity. Laughter is the best legal medicine, and it looks like it's time for you to take a sweet, sweet hit of it. When someone annoys you or a plan goes awry, try finding something funny in there. And if you ever feel like the butt of the joke, remember that the only difference between someone laughing at you and someone laughing with you is that in the first version, you're not laughing. You always have the option, so opt to lighten up. It's legal in almost 200 countries. And that is, again, what that judgment is about. Find the positive in every situation this week. Find the levity. Laugh even when you don't feel like laughing, because that will help keep the energy light. That will help you to move through whatever this tower moment is and allow you to make the best decision for yourself going forward. I want to say this opportunity that you receive may be around your gifts, whatever that is for you. Could be spiritually, could be in some work field, could be in working with people. But you unveiling your gifts and being your authentic self, I want to say, especially be your authentic self, is going to bring in an opportunity for the abundance that you are seeking. Next card out for your self-care is connect with your ancestors. And look, we have an ancestral message for you here. Card 14 reduces to a 5. Your ancestors are trying to bring in change for you. Your ancestors are around you this week, especially this week, helping you to bring in this change of abundance that you have been trying to bring in. And they need you to stay lighthearted. They need you to laugh and keep a high vibe. Yeah, that Queen of Cups there. Yep. Intuition, tapping in. Connect with your ancestors this week. I'm going to read this for you. There's always a mantra that comes with these cards, and it might be beneficial for you. It says, the mantra, as I heal my wounds, I heal my lineage and bring peace that reverberates infinitely throughout time and space. That's what you're doing this week. You're healing wounds and healing your lineage at the same time. There may not be a physical, actually no, there is a physical opportunity coming in for you. Something in your day-to-day life that will give you the opportunity to do things differently in order to get a new result. Yeah. Through understanding our history, we gain a deep sense of appreciation for all the time and people it took to bring us into this world. Connecting with our ancestors is one way to better understand ourselves, our patterns, and the patterns present within our lineage. It allows us to make peace with all that has happened before. It also provides motivation to evolve and find new and better ways to live. Building this bridge, that's what you're doing with these pentacles. You're building a new bridge. Building this bridge is something that you can do by researching and connecting the dots between family stories, DNA analysis, and traditional archives. You may decide to do some sort of DNA analysis. I don't know, 23andMe, Ancestry.com. Maybe it's something you've been thinking about. This is validation to go ahead and do just that. You can also learn about your family line in more intuitive ways. Intuitive ways, right? Like meditating, dream work, and working with a past life regression specialist or someone who specializes in reading the Akashic Records, a metaphysical archive of everything that has ever happened within the universe, including all your past lifetimes and those that will come in the future. Call on your ancestors to tap into centuries of wisdom, protection, and guidance. As you look back and connect with your forebears, your path forward will become more evident. Yes, connect, meditate this week, get out in nature, tune out, and connect with your ancestors because they are leading you to the right path forward for you. Journal prompt for those of you who journal. What patterns or trends exist in your family line, especially among the women? Do these patterns appear in your life? That's what that judgment call is. You are, look, it looks like they're both examining those pentacles. You will be examining your actions. Maybe it's your actions around abundance. Do you save? Do you spend everything when you get it, right? Do you hoard your money, right? Or and not allow yourself to have fun? You're healing your beliefs around money this week. You may receive some sort of epiphany. There may be some tower moment that really alerts you to your own patterns of behavior. And you're being set onto this path of healing not only your own patterns, but your family lineage, the patterns within your family lineage. You may have children that you will be teaching this new idea, new concept, new way of being to. You may receive some sort of opportunity this week to heal your financial situation. I don't know, you could be doing, have an opportunity to clear up some debt, to perhaps go back to school so you can make more money, or to start a new job, or begin a business that allows you to make more money. Whatever it is, you're being called to really look at your family lineage, especially the females, and see where you are being held back. See what patterns, what behaviors you have learned that are keeping you from the abundance that you are seeking. And the gift that you are unveiling this week is your ability to do just that. Your ability to meditate and tap into your ancestors. Your ability to, hell, I want to say quantum leap and look at the past and current and also look at the future. You may decide to reach out to someone who specializes in Akashic records. If that opportunity pops up for you this week, take it. You're healing your abundance. You are, I want to say you're turning the world on its head. You're going to step out and do something different that the people in your lineage have not done. And you're going to do it with a positive attitude and with an open heart because you're ready. You're ready for this new beginning. You're ready to rise to the occasion. You're ready for your abundance to come in. And I want to say it's going to be more abundance than the people in your family line have had. That may not all come in right now. I feel like you are really beginning the steps to heal that this week. And as you heal that, the abundance will begin to flow. So pile 3, these have been your messages for the week ahead. If you'd like to leave a donation for your free general reading, there is a link in the description box. Thank you so much for being here. I want to take the time to thank your guides, your ancestors, my ancestors, for coming in and delivering these messages for us in order for us to have a smoother week ahead. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Goodbye.